Okay, now we're back, getting ready to get this thing up on jack stands and start getting ready to pull the engine out. But I was kind of just sitting here looking over the frame. Now that I got a good open view of it with the core support off, I can kind of see some of the damage. It's really not that bad. I could tell they pulled it straight and all that, but there's still some ripples and kinks in the frame, which isn't a big deal because it's in front of the core support. It's just the frame horns, not any kind of concern. As well, like with the truck, it's still pretty dang straight. It's always driven straight. It's always aligned really well. It's been lowered for about 3 years. These are the tires I bought when I lowered it and have put a lot of miles on them, and they have a really even wear. So, which I'll say, the guy that aligned it, his name, Curtis Green, I don't know if I should put their name out there like that, but Mr. Curtis did the alignment on this truck. He did a dang good job on it. Anyways, look at these trans cooler lines. I've only seen this on the V6 trucks. I've never seen where they go up in the frame rail like that. They do that. Hang on, we're having difficulties here. All right. Anyways, they do this for cooling. So the longer that runs, you got airflow going through the frame rails, all that stuff. But it's to keep the fluid cool. However, on the V8s and all those other trucks, I've never seen them go in the frame rail like that. So it's just kind of weird. Anyways, this one is really mangled in there. You can see that frame just kind of kicked in like that and twisted. Then on this side, you can see how mangled it is. And on the top side, you got this divot right here. So she got a little fender bender. I mean, you can see right there on the outside. This side looks okay. Those look like normal tweaks in the frame. But here's where we're at. Got all this mess to get out of here. I mean, doesn't that just look like so much fun? That's so ugly. That's just ugly. Good Lord. So I'm gonna start working on this. Like I said, I'm gonna get the truck lifted up. I'm gonna try and get this back on the tripod without ruining anything here. Hopefully I don't accidentally turn the phone off, because I'm pretty good at doing that. I'm just about out of time for today. Kind of running late, for me at least. I'm kind of an early bird when it comes to, actually I'm gonna flip this over. Early bird when it comes to being done for the day. I'm not one of those that stays out very late to work on things. I don't. I value my family time a lot. So this is actually my day off. I'm doing this on my days off. So I still kind of have to make sure I keep time for the family. And I think right now we're a little after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's get her jacked up and see how far we get. Y'all think that's high enough? Check stands. I think we don't want to put them right there, Because then the engine lift won't be able to get it. Won't be able to get to the, oh, what am I trying to say? Engine. Alright. See how much room that gives us. That should be plenty high. We'll get the back lifted up. Oh, it's barely hanging on that axle. All right, let's give her the shake test. Yeah, I trust that with your life. Alrighty, let the fun commence. So that's chassis. I don't know if I have the tool to get that junction block apart with. Oh yeah, we good. Yep. Perfect. Come on, Alan. Get it together. I'm gonna get our junction block taken out. on. We're gonna rewire the system anyways, so we're just gonna deal with that now. Get the battery cable off of it. You know what? You're just gonna come with it. Now we gotta try and sneak all this through here past the ABS lines. That's gonna be fun. I don't know how well y'all know these trucks, but they're really bad about aluminum fittings on their AC lines. They'll freeze up and make it really hard. I get real nervous. Get real nervous at the shop when I have to do these trucks on their AC systems because they they're really bad about freezing up, and so when they freeze up, it gulls the threads. Aluminum on aluminum, they'll gall together when you go to take them apart. But also, some of them are steel and aluminum, and when you put two dissimilar metals together, they corrode together, and then you won't get them apart. So a lot of times on these trucks, which actually happened to this truck as well, the damn AC lines galled together. I had to put new hoses in. I got lucky with the dryer. The dryer didn't have to come apart because the dryer on these trucks, you got this nut on the backside, it freezes up. So when it freezes up going through the firewall, you're basically left with putting an evap core in it, which means you're pulling the dashboard and everything just to fix that. So these OBSs are bad about just snowballing with the full AC replacement. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. This microphone is getting a little annoying. What kind of camera options are there out there? What would y'all suggest? What about editing software? I don't know what to even do for editing because I'm basically just gonna send it. Y'all are just gonna get what you get and don't throw a fit right now because I don't fully know yet what I'm gonna be doing with editing and stuff. I don't know. It's not really my forte. All right, got a flathead. Okay. Apparently this flathead's a little too girthy for that one. That hose has probably been on there since 1997. Get on! Alrighty, I'm about to just get cut off. How about those apples? Come on. Come on. Get off it. Oh. I remember when these trucks were new. I've always loved these trucks. I just love the styling of them. They just don't get better looking than these. As far as the GM products go. I know that'll probably hurt some feelings, but NBS trucks, you know, the 99 and up half tons, I don't really like them. They're great trucks. I would say this will also get some hate. The NBS truck rivals Toyotas as far as reliability goes, in my opinion. But I don't like the looks of them. They don't do it for me. And the interiors, I just really don't like the interiors of those trucks. They just don't do it for me. These trucks do. They've always resonated with me since I was a kid. So here we are, tearing them down. But they, you know, it's really the only GM truck I like. Then you get the 07 and up NBS truck. I cannot stand those trucks. I cannot stand them. I hate the NBS truck so much that just looking at them, it just makes me nauseous, man. I just don't like those trucks at all. We all have our things. And my thing is OBSs. C10s, this will definitely get some hate. I'm not a C10 guy either. I've worked on a million of them. But I just don't like them that much. It's not my thing. I grew up with these trucks, and that's probably why I like them so much, is because I grew up with them, and just always remember them on the dealerships, you know. And I always wanted one ever since I was a kid, and now I've owned, I don't know how many of them, a lot. All right, these cables are actually kind of twisted into a bad shape here. Not sure how that happened. Use my cheapo depot pliers here. That may or may not work out for me. I don't know about y'all, I'm getting tired. A little tired. I'm hoping to get some, I guess as y'all say, merch made up. I need some shirts and stuff. So, you know, that's something to come in the future, because I don't have any shirts right now. What got y'all into cars? What got y'all into wanting to do these things? I'd like to know. maybe comment. For me, I just like everything mechanical. I don't have any rhyme or reason. I just like mechanical things. And cars, well, they just resonated the most with me. Ever since I was a little bitty, that's all I cared about. Cars. Take everything apart, put it back together. But my mom hated it because she would always buy me RC cars from like Walmart and stuff. And as soon as I would get them, take them apart. Figure out how to make them faster or, you know, whatever. I was always doing stuff like that. All right. Next, we got motor mounts to get, exhaust, transmission linkages. So let's get her done. I think drive shaft bolts are going to be 11s or 7/16 is the equivalent to that. I'm going to take this dirty mat that's just as dirty as the floor. Oh, there we go. Good old wobble sockets. I make everything in life easy. Need a prop bar. Oh yeah, drop those caps. Ouch. Oh, smashed the hell out of my finger. And that felt amazing. Amazing. Alright. Over under here. Oh, it's messy under here. Okay. Let's get some sockets. nut sockets. And we'll break the exhaust loose. Just let the O2s hang. Bust the engine mounts loose. And yeah, should be about ready to go. All right. How y'all hanging out? Bueno? I would bring y'all under here, but I don't really want to mess with positioning the camera and the tripod and all this stuff. I don't want to mess with it. I'm going to get these knocked out and I'll be back up top. In the meantime, I'll talk to you about whatever. Not politics, though. I won't talk about politics. I ain't doing it. You can't make me. So you disconnect the fuel system. That'll set you back. Alrighty. Got that done, skis. Disconnect O2s. Oh, great. Freaking lock just broke. Got it. Take that. Little SOB. Shift cable. Oh, that hurt. Did I not bring a rag down here? Sure did. Alright. This is a shift cable. Luckily, it doesn't even have a lock on it. Nice. So she shouldn't fight me. Don't fight. Don't fight. You're gonna fight. But you don't have a lock on you. You shouldn't be fighting. Go on. Alright. Well, guess we're gonna get out. Get us some pliers. Old pliers. I used to have one of these trucks, which actually led to this truck. I had a truck just like this one. It was a 96, but it was factory V8 with power interior, and it was white Chevy. Yeah. Dang. I put a GMC grill on it. It was literally the twin to this truck, and freaking loved it. Well, you know, me being me, I decided to do an LS swap on it, which was great. Worked out great. It was my first LS swap. It wasn't anything crazy, actually. It was just stock. It was a stock swap. And anyways, the dang truck, the injectors, one of the injectors failed on it, and I used that as an excuse to do an engine swap. So I did a 5.3 liter, and I was building up a 4L60 for it to swap in. Well, ran across a deal on a sweet T56 6-speed manual, and I had a 5-speed manual parts truck. So I built this truck in a pole barn way out in BFE, well, did the 6-speed swap, 0 miles, got a smoking deal on it. Did all that work to it. I think it was down for maybe 6 months. And it was such a great running, driving truck. 5.3 liter. It was a flex fuel 5.3 and T56. It looked 100% factory. It looked like it came with that motor and that transmission. And I drove it maybe 2 or 3 months like that, and then sold it. And then we all do this. We sell something we love, then we regret it. Well, I regretted it. And so, funny thing about this truck was I would always see it driving around town, an old man. So, it had been around for a long time. And I always told my wife, I was like, one of these days, I'm going to get that truck. And I could always spot this truck, specifically this truck, around town, because the doors were pushed in on the driver's side. So I knew I could always spot it. And I always spotted the old man that was driving it. So, anyways, one day came around to where they wanted to sell it. So I bought it. And that's what led to this, because I wanted to build the same truck I had. And I did. This truck and my previous truck are twins. If you saw the two trucks next to each other, you wouldn't be able to tell, other than some paint differences, which was which. And so I bought this truck and cruised it for a while, obviously. But, things kind of lose their luster over time, and you just fall out of love with them. Oh. But my first truck, my first version, 1.0 of this truck, it was a very nice truck. It was very immaculate. Surprised that fought me like it did. It shouldn't be too rusted up because I had this exhaust off before when I put a cat on it. Alright, that's done. Move to the other side. This side's a little bit harder. Well, the jack stand ain't completely where it should be. There ain't not much room on this side, dang. Can't get in where I need to go. Dang it. Why can't we have a lift when we need it? Okay, exhaust is free. All right, disconnect this O2. We got one more back here. I'm on a bet that some of these O2s get cut, because trust me, that 8.1 is not going to have a catalytic converter on it. So, I mean, I didn't say that. It's going to be emissions compliant. 650 horse big block, yeah, she's going to comply. Oh! Okay, dokie. Or chokey, pilgrim. You know it's getting serious when you gotta take your watch off. Alright. Let's get our fuel lines loose. I believe our engine mounts. We gotta get our sensors loose for our gauges. This truck has Dakota digital gauges, so I've actually got to swap sensors around. But we'll do that later. Oh, back is starting to get a little stiff. I mean it when I say once you hit about 40 years old, which I'm close to it, a couple of years away from, I'm actually less than a year and a half away from it, about a year and a half away from 40, and I am not near as flexible as I used to be. Can't get rid of weight like I used to. Joints randomly hurt. Majority of the time, they randomly hurt, actually. I got oil pressure sensor back there somewhere. Got to get to. Once we get this engine out, we'll be able to take these sensors off. Alright. Got, well, hot damn, that's already loose. I'm gonna get these two plugs disconnected. Pull that through. Alright, that's weird. Why aren't you coming down? Cool. Well, that's one way to do it. Huh. Look at that. Never seen that before. That needs a new roller pin for sure. Add it to the list. Alright, let's get this out of here. I've never seen this before. It's interesting. Oh, what is this? I've done so many of these trucks, I've never seen this before. I haven't got a clue. Oh well. It don't matter. It probably does, but it's fine. It's fine. Okie dokie, artichoke. Motor mounts, fuel. It's gonna be 8s. H. Pry bar. Are you accessible? Come on. Get out of there. vortec. Well, it might even be an 11. FYI, your small block vortec engines, while the truck is all metric, the engine is actually standard. All your threads are standards. Okay. I'm guessing somebody stuck a standard bolt or a metric bolt in a standard hole, because that was definitely cross-threaded. Get this bracket moved out of the way. These fuel lines are going to grab everything coming out. Or not. Just gotta get them out of the way here so they'll fall through when we start picking the engine up and not grab onto a bunch of stuff. Okay. All right. Motor mounts. Motor mounts. Motor mounts, and we'll hook up the cherry picker, engine lift, whatever the hell you want to call it. Let's see if we can. I saw my light under there. Nope. Should be able to get to those mounts from here. I hope. I don't feel like getting under there. I just don't like working under cars. Where are you? 18? 18? I believe this is going to be a 15 in the front. Okay, 16, so 5/8. Yep. One. Puck light, come hither. I just love working on cars. It's so much fun. So much fun. Why do we do this to ourselves? Alright. As far as I know, she's ready to go. Now, more than certain, I am forgetting something. Because that's just how it goes. You always forget something. And then it'll be hanging in midair while you're disconnecting things. Yeah. Come on. Okay, Honda's gonna have to move. Let me get bolts off. Hey. Okay. Now, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about these 8.1 liters, but from my understanding, they are mostly the same as the 454, and with majority of the differences being in the cylinder heads and intake. The thing though is the block, instead of being standard thread, is actually metric, which is cool, I guess. Makes no difference. But what I'm getting at there is I'm hoping I can make the engine mount brackets bolt up on the 8.1. I've actually got a 454 and 8.1 liter sitting next to each other. Can y'all even see? Huh. Camera has moved. Alright. Anyways. So right here, see these two next to each other? That's a 454 on the right and the 8.1 on the left. That 454 still has its engine stands, is what they're called. So My plan is to take those from the 454, transfer them over to the 81. I'll buy some rubber mounts for the truck and we'll set it in. Still waiting on a torque converter though. Come on, Josh. What the hell, man? Well, it's a little sketch, but we may. Nah, we're not gonna run that. I think what we will do, find a bolt, or what I can do here, get some pliers. I'm gonna just run this through the hook. Like so. Put her back together. Like so. Alright, that side is bueno. Let's figure out this side. I'm pretty sure there's not a hook on this side. There is not. Well, that is correct. Uh-oh. There's my flashlight. Nope, no hooks anywhere. Alright. So it looks like the exhaust bolts are going to be the lucky ones. Nothing to tie on to, so let me get one of these exhaust bolts pulled out. And I'll run the chain through it. No, that's 16. It's probably a 14. Which is also equivalent. It is in fact 14. 14 is the equivalent to 9/16, FYI. Perfect. Got stuck. Bolt. Won't seem to be long enough. And hell, we can just leave it in the hole. We'll get all kinds of sketchy with it. See if I'm scared. Oh, it fell out. That bolt. Don't make me look bad in front of my friends. Okay? It's not a good look. I really don't want to take the manifold off. So let me just pin you in there. Chill ride. Don't be scared. Here at Potbelly, we just do things all kinds of professional. You know why? This is my shop. We don't have to. We can be as sketchy as we want. And away we go. Let's see what's still hooked up. Alright, well, this ain't going so well. Why would GM give you one hook and that's it? I really don't want to take the whole exhaust manifold off, but it looks like that's what we're doing. Stronger than the average impact. Damn it. The thing I hate is coolant leaking. So annoying. Alright. The manifold is loose. It's loose. Come on. All this just to get the chain hooked up. Such a pain. What you think about it? Can't see. Alright. I love working on cars. I love working on cars. I love working on cars. That's what you gotta tell yourself sometimes. I love it. It's gonna be worth it in the end, right? Okay. Chain is officially hooked up. And we got coolant everywhere. It's just a mess. How are we holding up over here? Looking good? Alright, we're ready to go. We're ready to pull a V6. Alright. Put this under the transmission. Oh yeah. Your transmission fluid leaking already. Yep. Nice. Yeah. All right. Look at. What kind of clearance? Nope. Wonder if I've got enough clearance to get the transmission mount off the transmission. Clearance. Probably not. We shall find out. That's a no. I gotta do it the old school way. Use a wrench. Hold the light. Hold it still. I'm gonna be in here for a second. Good thing there's no spiders, black widows. Which I'm not as afraid of spiders. They don't really bother me. I don't hurt them. They don't hurt me. It's beautiful, really. Just kidding. But seriously, I don't really bother spiders. They're kind of in their habitat most of the time, so you don't need to hurt them. Just because you're afraid of them. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh Lord, how long is this bolt? Alright, uno. God dang. So I'm gonna put Scooby snacks in that one. It's all kinds of tight. I didn't disconnect the trans lines, but they can actually just ride with the engine. That should be fine. Wish I had a ratchet wrench with me. Let's go a lot faster. Almost got it. We can pull it. Okay. Change. Okay. Let's go. So basically what I did was the trans mount. Some of them have a stud where it goes through the mount, through the cross member, and some of them are bolts that just thread up into the mount through the cross member. This truck has the one that's got a stud, so it ain't coming out of the cross member. I didn't take the cross member loose, so I just disconnected the mount from the transmission, and that way it can all just kind of slide out. So here we go. Let's get her up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Here we go. Where's my flashlight? Where'd you go? We are, oh man. Well, I forgot one thing I didn't disconnect. The starter, right up against the engine mount. So, well, let's get that disconnected. Slightly important piece. Oops. To be honest with you, I was hoping I would be able to leave the starter on there, just let it ride. But she didn't want to ride. Didn't want to play. Here we are. Actually, I put the starter on not too long ago. That's nasty. So, crawl back under there again. Come on. 8 mil. All right. Where's my 8 mil? Just get a wrench instead. It's probably a 10. Alright. Let's crawl under there with all the oil. Drop starter. Does that sound like fun? Nope. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Yeah. Well, maybe that's from The Lion King. I think. I don't remember. I think it's Lion King. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts to be made. I know that one's from Lion King. There we are standing in the road. Big and small ones. Sorry, baby, your head. Hold on. Hold on. Get on there. You're kind of in a bad position right now. Are they freaking 13s or what? Pretty sure they're 14. Indeed they are. So why are you not coming off? First things first, this long extension off here. Try again. Okay, little son of a bitch. Excuse the language. It's just, you know, you're just trying to do something and you don't want to freaking cooperate. Nope. Not that one. We're gonna get it. This engine's coming out very soon. Right. Meow. Meow. Right, meow. Just get in there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Starter's out. Here we go. What else wants to fight me? You want to fight? That damn toy decoration. So freaking annoying. Why did you turn sideways? Was it this? Something's still connected somewhere. Not that. Come on, girl. What is it? Oh, it is stuck. Everything should be writing. I got O2 wiring. It's stuck. Well, I've got a solution for you. That is not going to be staying. Baby, bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, little O2 wiring. Bye, bye. We don't need you. All right, let's try it now. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. There she goes. What a mess. What a mess. Come on. Come on. Come on. What is hung? One little freaking cable. Wow, that's great. Just broke the master cylinder. Okay, somehow. Oh Lord. Are we free yet? Nope. Got crap in the way. She's just bleeding out. Well, not my most graceful time of doing that, but it's done and she's out. So, yeehaw. Well, I'm gonna say this is probably where we're gonna stop. I'm gonna have to go get some kitty litter and clean up my mess. Can't really leave it like this for the next week or so. But yeah, overall, pretty productive day. You probably noticed by my clothes I'm wearing the same clothes as when I was making the Honda videos, so I've basically just dedicated my whole day to making YouTube content. And yeah, man, I made a huge mess. It's a big mess. That's okay. We'll take care of it. Anyways, it's gonna be all for this time. Next go around, I'm probably gonna be cleaning, scrubbing. I would like to paint the frame. Hopefully by then I've got a torque converter. I may, just for fun, drop the 8.1 liter in, like I said, just for fun. You know, those teaser picks you gotta have. But other than that, this is about it. So, as always, like, subscribe. If you like what we're doing, support me, please, because you know, I'm just trying to get this kicked off. Still learning, don't know what the heck I'm doing, but let's make it successful. So anyways, on that note, I'll see y'all later.